Hey guys, what's up? We're back. How y'all doing? Lord, what a day, what a day. I said, let me go ahead and knock my damn video out, okay? Because y'all know my son don't feel too good today, so I'm playing nurse and all that, child. So we're going to go ahead and knock it out so I can connect with you guys and get back to being nurse mommy, all right? I hope you guys have had a wonderful Thursday. I'm tired as hell, per usual, but we going to get through it, okay? Let's get on into it. Let's dive on in, honey. Everything said in the video is alleged, in my opinion, and is used for fair use and entertainment. All right. Hello. I see you guys coming in. Thanks for being here. All right. I see y'all, and I see y'all. Let's get into the show. So Tisha Scott, child. Tisha Scott is out here trying to get into her Melody Cherie mode. Yeah. And she wants the people to think that she's gonna be able to carry this show. She's out here just kind of throwing different irons in the fire to see what can stick, child. She don't know what the hell she's doing. But let's get into it. She out here putting on her little what did she say she was wearing? I'm gonna play it for y'all. I'm gonna play it because I got it. Fashion Nova, child. Y'all know Mel would never, girl. Mel would never. So Tisha's out here with her Fashion Nova, trying to get her makeup done, talking about she's going to film some scenes. She's trying to go to some type of sorority event. So they throwing everything at the wall. Now that Mel, Mel ain't on the show, they can't piggyback. So now they got to come up with stuff to film. They filming. Now, I told you guys it was said that the next season has not been set in stone, that they're just filming scenes to kind of plug in there. So we're going to see what it gives. But let's get into Tisha, child, and this fake ass mess she trying to do up over here, child. Because she wants the people to think that Tara, she is doing something out here, girl, and she is not. Let's get into it.
I'm about to post a reel.
Oh, yeah. Okay. It's so quiet in the background. Should we play some music or something?
Because it's freaking Instagram.
What happened if you play music on Instagram?
It's gonna say
your copy.
What?
Okay, you know what I'm about to do? Never mind. Hold on.
So she said she's getting ready for her scene today, child. So she's trying to get ready to film a scene.
Hey, boy, there's some people coming on. See, I was concerned that it's on a Thursday. Naya said hey to people. They were like, who was that brushing her face? This is Naya.
Yeah.
Y'all hear that? She said, I was concerned, like she's concerned that people weren't gonna come on. Now, had that been Mel going live, Mel would already probably had over 1,000 something people up in there. Ain't nobody trying to come and see you, Otis. Ain't nobody trying to come log on to see you, Otis, okay?
Just gonna show y'all her head. Look, I have Bree with me. Bree say hey.
Hey y'all.
I have Naya. This is my makeup artist. Hey. So listen, what y'all doing? So, hey everybody. I said that I have to start going live more because my fans have been asking me to go live more. So that's what I'm gonna start doing in 2025.
All two of them.
And I'm gonna start answering more questions. So today we are doing makeup at 3:20 in the afternoon because filming has started back, y'all. And so we're getting ready for a scene tonight. And I'm going to start taking y'all on this journey with me so y'all can get a little bit more behind the scene on what all we have to do to get ready for these scenes for this television show, because we have to do a lot. And my scene is not until what? 6. My mama calling me. And she FaceTiming me. Hey.
Hey, you just called me.
I did not, but I'm on live, so say hey.
Don't you put me on no live.
Child.
They didn't see you. Okay, I'm gonna call you back. You didn't want nothing.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, I see her voice change. She starts, okay, after she found out I was on live. Anyways, so listen, I'm going to take y'all behind the scene on, honestly, life with Letitia. Y'all get a chance to see things that I'm doing.
We don't care.
See what all goes down.
Lord have mercy.
I've been taking little snippets of my process today because started working out. Of course, I'm a mom, so I gotta do all things with the kids. My kids have to cook. They want breakfast. They don't eat cereal in the morning, so we do breakfast. And I went to go get my hair done, and now I'm doing makeup. And I want y'all to help me pick my outfit for this scene today. I got a little call sheet, and it said that I need to do, what was it? Casual dinner.
Yeah.
So I need to do a casual look, and it's for a dinner scene. I don't know with who. I don't know what it's about, but y'all get to find out with me. So help me find my outfit. So I'm gonna give y'all some options here.
Yeah.
And also, I need for you guys to follow my Facebook page on Letitia M. Scott, because we're going to start doing live with Letitia. And we're going to start walking through real estate projects. I'm going to come sometimes, go live on some of the real estate projects, give y'all a little walkthrough on what we're doing, how this process is taken, give y'all a little bit more insights on the life over here. So what y'all got going on today?
Child.
Request in your live video. What's that mean? View
Somebody's
request.
trying to get in.
What's the outfit? Oh, this outfit is so comfy, but it's so old. They be like, Tisha, what you walking around with all that hot pink on? Pink is my favorite color. So y'all would probably always see me in some shade of pink. Were you ever in the Army? No, I wasn't in the Army, but my dad was in the Navy. My dad retired from the Navy, so I have that.
You have that. No,
My kids don't eat cereal. They want a real breakfast. I have to get up every morning and cook them a breakfast. Except on Fridays. I don't cook breakfast on Fridays, but Monday through Thursday, I try to do it. It said your Wi-Fi is not good. What's going on with the Wi-Fi? Are you on a Wi-Fi, Bree?
Oh,
I
no.
will check it to make sure.
It's not.
Girls, y'all stealing Wi-Fi from the sit go across the street.
But I'm looking at it. Oh, they probably.
Okay.
Child, bye.
They said, Naya, you better work. They said I'm going in and out.
Hold on. Here, just go from.
Child.
Just go from this one.
What you want me to switch the phones?
Mm-hmm.
How she gonna make me? It's gonna get off of this if I switch phones, right?
Yeah. Unless we do this.
Okay. No, they was talking. Who? Oh, my favorite Love Marriage Huntsville. I hate that when they come for you. Listen, y'all. 2025. I'm in my happy girl stage, my soft girl era, my rich wife era. So we're having a good time this year. Y'all know 2024 was a hard year for me. If you don't know, I had a lot of death in 2024. Family members, close family members passed away. So where I'm at right
One of which you didn't really care much about, but carry on.
now is we're living life. We're traveling. I'm hanging out with my friends, my family, and I'm building my dream home, and we're just celebrating life right now. So that's what we're on. No negativity. If it comes, it comes. You know, I can't stop it, but I ain't giving it nothing. So we're all about enjoying life. Oh, let's see you doing a good job on the makeup.
Somebody said something about fashion collabs.
Fashion collabs. Okay, what we doing for fashion collabs?
They said, do you have
Move to the A. Why? I don't want to move to the A. I love it here in Huntsville. And Huntsville's a great place to raise my kids. And we make money in Huntsville. Now, we travel different places and spend the money, but we make the money here in Huntsville. Okay? Oh, thank you, Miss Davis. She said I'm her favorite.
Period.
What y'all got going on this week? Ooh, y'all ready for the reunion this weekend?
Yeah, 'cause this is definitely coming on.
It's coming up, y'all. So get y'all popcorn ready. Girls, get your wines together. And let's enjoy this reunion because your girl, listen, I was chilling this year, y'all. I ain't have no props. I ain't have to get into it with nobody. When I tell you, me and Marcel was just like, it's not our fight. We ain't got nothing to do this year. So, and this is the first time ever because y'all know for the past, 5 years, 4 reunions, I've been going at it with somebody. So I was happy to get a chance to just, chill this year. I'm coming to do a sit-down TV interview with you and Marcel. Yeah, come on. Come on. You know, no, we would not be in DC. I'd be in DC on a trip with my daughter, but not me and Marcel. So come on to Huntsville.
Of course,
We can
Marcel
do it
would
at
be
Black. I'm with it. Let's see.
What years were you at A&M?
I was at A&M from 2001 to 2005 in the School of Business. I got my bachelor's in Management Information System. Let's see. Tell your mother-in-law her PhD student is her. Oh, I would tell her. You guys have been sending her flowers and stuff, so I'll let her know. Where'd you get them white pants? What white pants?
Are they talking about the ones with the hose from the last episode?
The cream outfit with the top and the hose. I tagged it in my post. I got it from a boutique. But if you go back and look at my post, I tagged the boutique in my post. I'm sure it's sold out, y'all. Y'all know we filmed. That was like, I think that was in the summertime. So what I'm gonna start doing though, y'all gonna help me pick my outfits out for these scenes, and I'm gonna start posting and tagging the companies when I wear them, because by the time y'all still see them on TV, they're sold out. So I hope all the drama stop next season. Child, me too. I hope all the drama stop too. What's your foundation shade? It's perfect. Okay, what's the foundation shade? I think she be mixing some stuff. But no, this the one right here, right?
We used that one in the summertime.
Oh, this the summer shade. What's this
the
one?
shade is
Where the Michael Jackson shade? That's the one you love to wear, Tisha.
Menace. This is the summer one. I think we do. She has to mix it a little bit in the What's this? Winter.
But they look different.
Oh, okay. Let me see.
Ain't got shit going on.
Thank you. She said, "I'm the queen, honey." Yes. Let's do that Black. Just be fun.
No, ma'am, you're not. Let me stop you right there. Somebody said in the comments, Tisha was the queen. Tisha's like, oh, yeah. See, I told y'all she trying to move into that space where Mel was. Baby, you're not going to be able to carry that. I'm sorry. That load is way too heavy for you, mama. You don't know how to dress, for one, okay? Your feet be always ashy, too. I peeped that. Whoever your stylist is, it's giving no. Whoever's doing your hair is no, girl, okay? No, and hell no, Tisha. Like, you cannot.
Yeah, let me know. Send me the information. We'll say the date. Let us know when we're gonna do it. We'll love to do it. I think it'll be fun.
They said, where can I get chocolate in a bottle?
Yes, this show took chocolate in the bottle. Wait. The demand is very high, and we're going to be posting some stuff about that very soon. So we're working on some things behind.
Stop motherfucking lying. You're not working on nothing. Y'all see how she had to pause and come up with a lie when they asked, where can we get chocolate in a bottle? Chocolate in a bottle, you guys know that their distributor, they don't have their distributor no more. And I'm going to put it out there. They don't have their distributor no more. And you guys know they white labeled that bottle, and they had to change the name, which Black something, chocolate in a bottle, from that to Black something, because I think it was something dealing with a name or copyrighted with a name or something on the bottle. So you could only get chocolate in a bottle or Black's chocolate in a bottle, whatever, at the actual location at Black. You can't get it offline because they don't have a distributor no more. So boom, there you go, Tisha. I helped you with your lie, girl, because you won't gonna say shit. We're gonna get back to you. Don't need to get back. Just say y'all don't have a distributor no more, just like Martell did.
On the scene. But we're going to be posting some stuff very soon. So just give us some time.
And you won't hear shit.
Patience, but it's coming.
Yeah, it won't be. That's how she shut that down.
Oh, they said you can pin it. Okay, so I'll go back to the outfit and...
Just lying. Lying to be lying.
The boutique ain't giving me no...
She said,
I pay full price for my stuff in that boutique.
About the foundation. See what they talking about?
The foundation of the outfit.
Because I was like, wait.
Oh, goodness. Right. It took a very... Y'all, listen. Y'all enjoy the show. You know, not everything is going to be good. There's going to have some moments on it where, you know, you're going to not be happy with things. Y'all know for the first 3 seasons, I was in my not happy stage. But now I'm happy.
And you know,
no, you have your moments.
Yeah,
I was.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, they probably didn't even realize that you weren't happy.
No, I'm sure they could see it on TV. I wasn't happy. I mean, some people was able to call it out, and they was like, something is wrong, because I'm such a like bubbly girl. Like I have a bubbly personality. I was a cheerleader forever, so that comes out. That's why I can't walk. I've been trying to do a sexy walk.
How you a cheerleader and you can't talk? Don't you gotta? I don't know, girl. Go off.
Oh, y'all see me when I be walking, I be bouncing because I can't do a sexy walk. But everything in life is like a lesson. And so I think those first couple of years on the show, when it was like really hard for me, God really showed me that, girl, you're stronger than you think. I overcame a lot secretly. And I think on my YouTube channel, I'm going to get some steps on some things that I had to do to really overcome that dark space.
We don't care.
Because we all go through it. There's a season in life, you're up, you have your seasons where you're down, and you have your, I'm living my best life season. So I'm gonna share some of the tips that I had to work through that actually got me into the space where I'm at now. Mm-hmm. Even, you know, with my marriage took some
y'all are hell in the comments
over the years, and you guys are actually gonna hear us talk about some of the things, you know, that the steps we're currently taking now to get back to where we were, or at least to get in a better space on the show this season. Because, you know, marriages go through things as well. And that's one of the benefits of being on reality TV. You get to share those things. And I really believe that we're here for a reason, and we're encouraging people. And, you know, the people that can take something out of it, they do. What they say, eat the meat and throw away the bones. So that's what you have to look at when you watch this show. For real, like we share some. Listen, I'm happy to be in my 40s.
I know. Okay.
Listen, 40 and healthy and happy, loving it. Like, I am not ashamed of my age. See, they young. They're like what, 20? 30.
Okay, I can't take it anymore. So y'all see, Tisha don't really have shit going on this season coming up, y'all. She really don't. Thank you, Tisha. No, thank you. All right, moving on. No. All right, so we have more of the text messages. Y'all know I pulled the rest of this. There's more text messages, child, in this Naziyah case. And Jarvis, child, between Naziyah and Jarvis. Let me put up my trigger warning, child. Let's put that up first. Ooh, child. I gotta have that up because this right here shit is deep, Lord. Okay. Let's get into that. Y'all know we've been covering this Naziyah case. I'm gonna stay on this case as I get new developments. You guys will get them as well. Okay. Let's get into it. Thanks, Kim Shelley, for part 9. We're going to do part 9 and part 10, all right? And these are text messages between Naziyah and Jarvis Butts, and these messages were deleted, and the police still were able to go back and get these messages, all right? Here we go.
On September 27th, Naziyah sends Jarvis a message that says, I know, I'm finna sleep good. There's another message directly after that has a bunch of symbols, so I'm not sure if it was a one of those little emojis. 2:14 a.m. She sends to him, what about you? The next message she sends to him immediately after, sometimes I be wanting to live with you. 2:16 a.m. She sends to him, you know what I mean? 2:18 a.m. She sends, what time I'm ready? 2:23 a.m. She sends to Mr. Butts' phone number, we not doing it or what? 2:23 a.m. Naziyah sends to Mr. Butts, I really want you. This is still on the same day, September 27th, 2022. This is now 2:23 a.m. UTC time. Mr. Butts replies to Naziyah, yes. See, still on September 27th. Naziyah sends Jarvis a message that says, I know, I'm finna sleep good. There's another message directly after that has a bunch of symbols, so I'm not sure if it was a.
I heard that.
One of those little emojis.
Showing that there was some inappropriate conversations and that Jarvis was coming to that house because the grandmother said, oh no, he always stayed in the car. He never came in. He never came in the door. He always stayed in the car, and Shannon would go outside with the kids. So as you guys can see, Naziyah is inviting him to the house, and he's saying he's on his way. Okay, so there's proof right there. Now, these are messages, of course, that were deleted, but the police, of course, went back and they pulled them anyway. All right, let's get into this part 10 of the text messages between them.
4 a.m. Naziyah sends, pull your car down the street and come back. I'll be waiting. 2:25 a.m. Jarvis's phone replies back to her, come ride with me and Nye, N-I-Y.
Nye is his biological daughter with Shannon. So he also had his own daughter, okay, while he was with Naziyah doing inappropriate stuff. So he also was, inappropriately touching his daughter as well, okay?
2:25 a.m. She replies, did they say I can come? At 2:30 UTC, she sends him a message that says, I'm sorry, but love you. 2:30 UTC, he immediately replies back, come on. 2:31, Naziyah replies, I can't, I'm going to get in trouble. The next message is at 2:35. She sends, when you come back, drop Nye off, pull your car down the street, and I'll come in the base. I'll be waiting. Then immediately after that, she sends, basement, please. Jarvis replies, okay. At 2:40, Jarvis replies, you in the basement yet? Immediately after that, Naziyah replies back, yeah. Now we are the next day, 2:24 a.m.
So that places him in the house in the basement because she asked him to come over for a sexual situationship, and he replies okay, meaning he's on his way, which places him in the house. When the grandmother lied and said he was never in the house, he never came in the house. Absolutely. And Naziyah says to ask, have them send for me, meaning contact my grandma, because the grandma, it was already said that Shannon already made it known that Annette, which is the grandmother, is who gave permission to Naziyah to go somewhere, do anything or whatever. And they try to say she was this strict disciplinarian, but she was the person who gave permission for Naziyah to go anywhere or do anything. So Naziyah reached out to Jarvis to reach out to the grandmother to send for her to go to the shop, which is where they were having sexual encounters. And then at night, as you guys can see, at 2:24 a.m., at 2:15, 2:16 a.m., she's propositioning him to come to the basement of the grandmother's house. And he says, okay. So how the fuck is it that you don't hear anybody walking through your house, hear the door open, nothing? You don't know that nobody's coming in your house at 2-something in the morning and going down in your basement to be with your granddaughter? I call bullshit. Okay, I feel like they knew this shit was going on, and I feel like they covered it up just like they covered up the other cousin who also sexually assaulted Naziyah. He was diagnosed with autism. Okay, I told you guys that yesterday. She had a cousin before Jarvis violated her. She was violated by a cousin with autism, and the family swept it under the rug and hid it because they did not want charges to be brought on that cousin with autism. Okay, so he got away with that, and Naziyah just had to deal with whatever it was, which then caused her to crave that, because those younger girls, once they start being intimate and start doing sexual things, they're going to keep doing it if that's not addressed and or stopped. So with them having Jarvis around, who we all know is a 2-time pedo, 4-time pedo. Okay, he's a 4-time pedo. Yeah, that places him there because he was saying he was never there. The grandmother said he was never there. Shannon said he never came in the house. But these text messages that the police were able to pull from their phones, because they thought they were being slick to go and delete them, but they went back and found them anyway. And those are the text messages that they read. All right. So grandma, you perjured yourself. Shannon, you perjured yourself. Jarvis, you also perjured yourself. And they have 4 young girls. Okay. 4 young girls who also testified, I'm hearing at the preliminary hearing, that they also were inappropriately touched. One of which is Shannon's daughter, which is around the same age as Naziyah. Okay, so that's the update on that. Let's get off that, and then let me go ahead and get into this news segment here, and then we're going to get off of that. Okay, because I don't want to trigger nobody, but I do want to stop and just give you guys the updates as I get them on this case. Okay, it's approaching when the first hearing will be, the trial. It's not going to be the trial. I told you guys last night. What I was telling y'all is that there's another hearing coming up where they're going to be looking at all of the evidence, the witnesses, and all of this other stuff that's, getting in prepared for the trial coming up. So March 7th is the next trial date in terms of them looking at evidence and looking at, everybody that's coming forward to testify, testimonies, and the DA and everybody's going to get together to make sure that this is going to be, which I believe is an airtight case. I mean, shit, all the stuff that they have against this boy, he probably won't ever see the light of day again. Let's get into what is said here. This is the state prosecutor. Okay, it says the prosecutor update on the case of missing teen Naziyah Harris. Let's go in. Let's get into it. Let me put on closed caption. All right, boom.
Thank you all for coming today. I want to start out this morning by introducing those that stand with me. To my far right, left, and your right, and who you are.
Matthew Makepeace with the SVU unit at Wayne County Prosecutors.
Tina Ripley with the SVU unit at Wayne County Prosecutor's Office.
Matt and Tina will be trying the case.
And good morning, Louisa Papelis. I'm also with the Special Victims Unit, the Deputy Chief.
And good morning, Kelly Gleason. I'm the Chief of the Special Victims Unit.
Good morning, Chief White.
Good morning, Lieutenant Amber Roberson, Homicide Missing Person.
Sergeant Shannon Jones, Homicide Missing Person.
Thank you. I have spent decades of my career looking at pictures of murdered people. When I was trying homicide cases for 6 straight years as an assistant prosecutor, I would spend hours thinking about the victim whose case I was getting ready to try, wondering how they spent their last weeks, their last days, their last hours, and their last minutes of their lives. What were they thinking about? Did they know that the end was near? And if it was someone they knew, what must they have been thinking as they were shot, stabbed, or whatever mechanism of death was used and confronted them with by the person they knew or loved? I can't imagine the thoughts that goes through their minds. But it's always 1,000 times worse when the person is a child or a baby, someone in the dawn of their lives who have begun to live their lives. The picture behind me is of Naziyah, and that will always be haunting because it was taken just a short time before the evidence shows that she was never seen or heard from again. Mm-hmm. It was taken by Naziyah herself, a selfie. That's the last known picture that we know about of her. And it was pointed out to me by one of the detectives on this case and by one of the prosecutors. She is smiling and waving and saying hello. But little did she know that she was really saying goodbye. Mm-hmm. We will provide to you later a very skeleton timeline of the time right before her death, before and after. Of course, the detail would be provided in court. The evidence shows overwhelmingly in this case that she is in fact deceased. The last time she was seen alive was January the 9th of this year, 2024, almost 9 months ago. Her missing status was reported to the Detroit Public School Police Department by her grandmother on that very day when she never returned home from school. And again, that was January the 9th, 2024. In early February of 2024, the case was turned over to the Detroit Police Department. Frankly, that should have happened right away, but they began investigating immediately. The evidence will further show that through text messages that we know and that we have, Naziyah and this defendant were going to meet after school on January the 9th. We know that she did indeed meet up with the defendant that we're charging in this case. We also know that several people close to Mr. Butts, who we were charging later, saw them together in several different locations, people that he knew well. We have evidence that at 9:30 p.m. on that day, that Mr. Butts checked into a motel and that Naziyah was never seen or heard from again. Not from her family, not from her schoolmates, not from her friends, not from social media where she was extremely active with her friends, not from teachers, no one. We know that she had no medical conditions that would cause a life-threatening medical emergency to her. And he, again, was the last person that saw her alive. She would have turned 14 years old just 10 days ago on September the 16th of 2024. And again, no one has seen or heard from her. Mm-hmm. You look at that face and you do not see the horrors that she had gone through in her short life. The exploitation, the molestations, the sexual abuse, and the pregnancy that she was concealing. The evidence will show that from one of her text messages to and with Jarvis Butts. And we also know, the evidence will show, that there's no evidence of anyone else being the father of that child other than the defendant himself, who we charged today. And he knew she was pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
We know that he was also searching for ways to abort the baby. We know that sexually explicit photos were requested by him of her and that she complied and sent them to her.
Yep.
All at the hands, we allege, the man we are charging with her death and also her long-term sexual abuse. In our warrant review process that Matt and Tina and others put together, excellent work on that. Video of 111 gigabytes, witnesses and witness statements, body-worn camera, and let me not forget, it was Tina and Matt's memo of the work of the Detroit Police Department. Anyway, we reviewed 111 gigabytes of video, witnesses and witness statements, body-worn camera footage, surveillance video, police reports, documents, 19 gigabytes, medical records, search warrant returns, phone extractions, which came to 506 gigabytes.
Mm.
Today, we are charging Jarvis Butts with 1 count of first-degree premeditated murder, 1 count of criminal sexual conduct in the second degree, and 1 count of child sexually abusive material. Today, we are also charging Mr. Butts with more counts of criminal sexual conduct on 2 more girls, yes, girls, on 2 other separate cases.
Mm-hmm.
The girls in question now are 20 and 11 respectively today, but both were under the age of 13 years old at the time the offenses occurred that we're charging.
Y'all hear this?
We are charging that one victim who is now 20 years old, that from April of 2012 to April of 2014, it's alleged that defendant Bucks sexually assaulted the victim at a residence in Detroit. Further facts and evidence on that matter will be placed on the record at the preliminary examination. In that case, we charge Mr. Butts with criminal sexual conduct, 1 count in the first degree, person under 13, defendant 17 or older. In that case, we are also charging Mr. Butts with 3 counts of criminal sexual conduct in the second degree, person under 13, defendant 17 years or older. In the second criminal sexual conduct case, well, I guess the third that we're charging today, we are alleging that the victim, who is now 13 years old, that from July 2015 through July 2017, we're alleging that he sexually assaulted the victim at a residence in Detroit. And again, further facts and evidence will be developed at the preliminary examination. Defendant Butts have been charged with, in that case, 1 count of criminal sexual conduct in the second degree. Child under the age of 13, Mr. Butts over the age of 17. Based on all the evidence that I've laid out now and much more that will be shown later in court, based on all these cases we will present in court, Mr. Butts targeted and befriended women who had to have sexual relationships with their young daughters. He would have relationships with their mothers, but his true desire was to have sex with their young daughters. That's what the evidence will show. He was a classic and expert groomer and pedophile. It's incredibly sad, incredibly unspeakable, and we want to bring justice to her and her family. I have to take this moment to say something to you. And this is not directed at all at Naziyah's family, who by all accounts had many in her family that truly loved her. This is directed to everyone else listening to me now. We must be very careful who we let into our hearts and our homes and our lives, especially if you have children. We must be very careful who we have around our children and elders respectively. We must also be very careful who we leave our children with, even if they are in a relationship partners, family, and friends. I'll say that again. Even if they are relationship partners, families, or friends. Life can be hard enough at times, but when it comes to our children, we must be deliberative, we must be diligent, and laser focused on their safety. And sometimes we must make decisions about them and their lives that we may not like and that they may not like, but it's for the betterment of them and their safety and their future. When something doesn't feel right, even if it's just that voice in your head, it usually isn't right. And sometimes when we are attentive and we do everything right by our children, things can still happen and still go very wrong despite our best efforts. This can happen to good watchers of children. But we must always ask ourselves at the end of each and every day, was I right by each member of my household in terms of their safety? Did I do right by my children? Now, of course, Mr. Butts is presumed innocent unless and until he's found guilty on each and every crime and count that we have charged today. We have been told this morning that the arraignment will be tomorrow, we think at 10:30 a.m. in the morning, but we don't have confirmation of that yet. But the arraignment, we are told, will happen tomorrow morning. Thank you very much, Chief. I'll sit there.
Good morning. This is one of the most difficult cases that I have been a part of. And I'm just so very thankful to the detectives and the investigators in homicide. The tragedies that happened to this little girl touches each and every one of us. And unfortunately, she lost her life at the hands of someone who should have been concerned about her safety. I just want to take a couple moments and thank Madam Prosecutor and her team for the amazing work, the commitment, the hours that they put into this work. I want to thank our major crimes, missing persons, homicide, specifically Sergeant Jones and Lieutenant Amber Roberson. When I tell you the days and hours and the tenacity that they put into this work, it's not often that I'm not surprised by our officers, but when I saw the work and the hours and the time that they put in there, I was absolutely in awe at my weekly briefings and the time that they put into this case. It is not an 8-hour-a-day job. It is it ends when they have to get a couple hours of sleep. And I will tell you, with all the other things going on, this case was always top of mind. Certainly want to thank DPS for their assistance in transferring over some of the information that we were able to get from them with this case. There were a number of people, our community in particular, even our Border Police Commissioner, Tamara Liberty Smith, who was out knocking on doors and passing out flyers, all with a desire to bring this little girl home to her family. Quickly, as the investigation unfolded, the officers realized that was going to be very difficult. Without going into great detail, I will tell you, as the prosecutors indicated, hours and hours and many gigabytes of information and phone records and knocking on doors and pulling video went into this investigation. And sadly, we find ourselves where we are now. But if there's any solace in any of this, is that we take a lesson from this. We make strong and good decisions for our children, keep them out of harm's way. We are not pointing out anything that someone did wrong. We just want to make sure people do a lot more things right. And again, Madam Prosecutor, thank you and your team for the work.
All right, the Chief and I will take a few questions, if you have any.
I have one. How did Jarvis Butts have access to Naziyah?
He knew some of their family members, some of her family members.
Can you talk about the time frame when you mentioned grooming? Are you able to elaborate at all over how long of a period of time he may have quote unquote groomed or knew her? Or
all I can and will say at this point that it started in 2022.
So just for accuracy, this little girl's remains have never been found?
No.
Is there a thought?
Her body has never been found.
Any thought
You hear that?
She maybe?
Well, if we knew that, we would certainly have a case that we weren't trying. We were trying without a body.
We asked this, can you say what triggered charges now?
Again, there's an incredible amount of material. And one of the reasons why lately I've been giving out amounts of material that we've been going through, because I think people sometimes just do not get it or understand about all the work that it takes by the investigators and by the prosecutors to put a case like this together. Whenever you have a case like this, where there has been no body found, it makes it more difficult and much more investigation must be done because we have to be able to prove that the person is deceased.
are you able to say how long this suspect was on your radar or when you really started locking in on him?
No, by law, I can't really comment on that because that would leave me in a place where I can't talk about right now.
Could things have maybe moved forward a little faster if the school police had got with the Detroit police right away?
Yes.
Can you talk a little more about?
No, I better not. I have strong opinions there.
You added to that the evidence, however, suggests that Naziyah Harris is dead, correct?
We are going to be able to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that she's dead, as we must do by law.
Do y'all hear that?
because no one's seen her, no friends, no family, no teachers, no medical conditions. Even on her birthday, 10 days ago, she contacted no one. This was a child that never missed school, but the school hasn't seen or heard from at all again. This is a young girl who was very active on social media, and crickets, nothing, since January the 9th of 2024.
Anything from the defendant?
And we have other things too that will come out in court.
Any cooperation at all or utterances, statements from the defendant?
I can't get into that.
Without being able to speak in detail, I'm sure, do you have any evidence to indicate manner and location of death or where this might have occurred?
No, because we can't do that unless we have a body.
Mr. Butts is currently facing charges in the prosecutor right now. Can you talk additional charges before these? Can you talk about those at all?
He is, and we next appear in court on Monday, January 30th.
Have there been any other arrests made in this case?
I don't think so.
We just saw an unfounded rumor that there were family members arrested. Didn't know if you could squash that or confirm that.
It's an unfounded rumor. It's not true.
Thank you.
Do you have an idea of how long Naziyah may have been being arrested?
Again, the sexual abuse began based on the evidence that we have in 2022. Or at least the grooming began in 2022.
Are you able to say how far along she was on her pregnancy?
We don't know because we don't have a body.
I have a question for Chief White just about missing children broadly. When these types of cases happen, obviously we all get the reports all the time. Can we talk about what you think didn't work in this case? You know, in terms of like maybe the seriousness that was considered when she first went missing, according to BPSD, CV versus you guys?
I would much rather have had the case earlier. I don't know if the outcome would have been any different based on some of the things we've learned in the course of the investigation, but we may have had an opportunity to recover even more evidence. But we're pretty confident that the evidence that we have is strong. We know it is, in fact, but you can never have enough evidence. So if there's anything that could have gone
Let's see.
You guys were out immediately, right? I think you were even out searching. You guys set up a command post.
Yeah, that's correct. I mean, we took over the case after we were briefed. We took charge of the case, and our teams got engaged in it immediately and hit the ground running, and didn't look back.
Can you talk about, Chief White or maybe Sergeant Jones, the Naziyah's case and connection to the other missing young people, those children, like what your workload looks like, how you balance those cases comparing the numbers of youth that are missing right now?
Yeah, well, we make that public. We put it on our social media pages. There's a number of misinformation, misconceptions about missings. Oftentimes what we have is kids that run away for a day or two. They have a way of investigating these cases. They know the ones that routine runaways, if you will. They still look, they still go out, but there's ways to do it, going to the school, social media with kids. It's a big benefit to us for our investigations. And they also know when they become serious missings. All missings are serious, but internally there's a title that it has been elevated to a serious missing, and that involves a lot more work and connection with the family. Each time we get a call, we go out to the home, regardless of whether or not it's a person who has run away or a routine runaway or serious missing. We check the home. We have found kids in the home hiding. So it's really complex, and we'll take its own news conference to explain it. I will tell you this, they do a very good job. We've got thousands of kids this year that have been returned home, many of which were runaways. So we don't have a condition where kids are being picked up on the street and kidnapped. We did have an incident a couple of years ago where that happened, and the prosecutor charged that person. In fact, it was just recently convicted. So it's a lot that goes into it. We're more than happy to sit down and explain our process with you if you want to do something on an aside.
Chief, assuming then, inferring that investigators knew early on this was not a runaway case, or just if you could share some details of the fact that I'm assuming you knew pretty quickly this was not what she did as far as running and there was foul play involved. And if you could address the complexities that the prosecutor alluded to of not having a body and how you build a case around that.
Well, the prosecutor builds cases. We bring evidence to the prosecutor. We bring our investigation, and she makes the charging decision. So I don't want to get into that lane because it's not mine. I'll tell you, as I said earlier, the prosecutor has alluded to a lot, and there's a lot in the press release as to what goes into it. These folks looking at hours and hours of video evidence, and as the prosecutor indicated earlier, I don't think people recognize in this new age of modern technology what that has done to investigative process. The days of old school investigations, some of that stuff still is valid and important. You got to get out on the street, knock on doors, and talk to people. But what the digital world has brought us is new opportunities to find additional information and the cadence in which people communicate, right? Every one of us have these things in our pocket called cell phones that we use for everything. And if people go dark, and they've never been dark, and particularly kids, they show their food, they show their school, they take selfies, and when that stops, that elevates your concern as to why did it stop. So it's a very complex process. These are the experts. I'm just the chief. But again, we can sit down and talk to you about it in great detail, but a lot goes into it. And when you're talking about 111 gigabytes of information and text messages and dumping phones and literally going through methodically each one of the pages and the text messages and the communication as to when they stopped and the last word said that should have prompted a response. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. I can't get into that. All those things elevate your curiosity and brings you into other areas. So it takes a lot more time, but when you get it all right and you pull all the things together, you become as confident as we are now with this case. And we're very, very, very happy that this predator, this child predator, will not be able to hurt any more children and frankly, any more women, because we know that the women were a pathway to the children. That's right. Period. And I'm going to stop there before I get in trouble with the prosecutor. Right.
506 gigabytes just from the cell phones.
Are there any other people that are close to her family that may be charged?
This investigation's over, and we have charged the one single person that's responsible for not only her death, the evidence show, but also for the sexual assaults that we have charged today.
What are his priors?
Oh, I definitely can't go there. I'll lose my law license.
Chief, some of Naziyah's relatives said they previously had talked to CPS about allegations of sexual abuse from Naziyah and other kids. Did that ever make it to your office? Is that something that we have investigated before?
Yeah, let me just say this, that if anyone that is watching this press conference right now or reads any of the coverage that I'm sure that you will give this, has any reason to believe that they were a victim of his or that they know something else, we certainly welcome them to contact the Detroit Police Department.
So you can't say if there were any previous reports on that?
No.
Has Mr. Butts made any admissions at all?
We can't talk about that.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right. So y'all heard it right there. Y'all heard it right there. So you know what's happening, what's going to be charged. They did say that there were going to be more charges too. I saw in a recent post, there are more charges that are going to be dished out, honey, with other people involved, like perjury and all of that. I feel like a few family members might be charged in this shit too. Let's move on to our next topic. All right, Scrappy child. Scrappy snapping off on Bambi child because Bambi refuses to apologize to his daughter for something she said and or did. So Scrappy is snapping on Bambi. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. All right, here we go.
Like, you fake. You a fake motherfucker. You a fake person. You know what I'm saying? And nah, you ain't got to apologize to my daughter. But guess what? I ain't gonna never let nobody do my other kids like that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know that you was on that. Cause like if I knew that, we would never got married, man. I never married your punk. For real, like somebody that don't want to apologize to a kid for lying on a kid. You a sucker. You a whole sucker. I don't give a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck about you. But back to this right here. Shout out to my mother, baby mama Erica Dixon, cause she's a real one. She's a whole real one. Fake shit, like you fake. You a fake mother. You a fake person. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? She's a whole real machine, faking for no Instagram, ain't faking for no TV, ain't doing that. And I apologize to her for all the stuff that I ever said about her that was negative. You know, some of the stuff was real, but majority of that shit, I was just mad. You feel what I'm saying? For what she was doing to me at the time we was going at it. But that is a real person, cuz that is a real motherfucker, cuz.
Child.
You know what I'm saying? She's a whole real machine, faking for no Instagram, ain't faking for no TV.
On a good, she was like, well, that's great. She already done started telling the babies, y'all got a new sibling that's about to come. I love that. I love that. Well, why she want to have meetings? She need to have that same meeting. It's overdue with the money and apologize for lying on her. So you can plug that bug too. That's still been in the air. That's the elephant that's been in the room for quite some time now.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna have that talk too. The whole Money and Bambi thing happened years ago, but I don't care how long ago it was. Bambi definitely owes Money an apology for lying.
Bambi, you know, this was a lot. I said, I just feel like I'm uninvited and I don't want to be the one to step on nobody's toes.
So what's her issue though? Like, why she want to have an issue?
She's just like, I don't know if that's because you like the last person that Scrap was with or whatever. But
No, he
on a good. She was like,
wait, ain't Erica at the baby shower? Why she ain't mad at her?
I asked her that. Erica says to me, she was like, well, could you get Bambi to apologize to Imani?
For what?
Yeah.
That bitch needs to shut the f up for real. I'm not apologizing to none of y'all. None of y'all. And if y'all just want some more smoke, we can have it. By the way, the new baby mama too, because I'm tired of trying to be cool with all these all them. And I'm gonna call you back when I get finished with this green. Bye. Wait.
Well, hot damn. But tell us how you really feel, Bambi. Shit, don't leave nothing out. Good God. So it says Erica Dixon and Mama D react after Bambi responded to Imani, who is 18 years old, calling her that lady. They so petty. They get on my nerves. Y'all notice something with Scrappy. He always liked to play his baby mamas and girlfriends and girls that he fooled with. He liked to play them against each other. I think he gets a rise out of doing that. I think it feeds his ego that he can always play Erica Dixon against Bambi. He's been doing that since the beginning. When he got with Bambi, then he was, talking a little shit over there to Erica Dixon. And then when him and Bambi have a little problem, then he running back over there to Erica and she let him come back. Then he was messing with Diamond a little bit. Now that Diamond is engaged, getting ready to have a baby with somebody else, he can't run back over there. So now he playing these two right here against each other and they keep falling for this stupid shit. Like, y'all don't keep seeing this? Do y'all not see this? They keep doing it. So it says a little Scrappy shared some words about his ex Bambi after she shared on the latest Love and Hip Hop Atlanta episode that she wouldn't be apologizing to his eldest daughter Imani. Says that the situation seemed to be in relation to a 2023 incident where Bambi and Imani and Erica Dixon got into some words via social media. Okay. I ain't gonna hold you because I do follow. I follow all of them because I got to get the news. But anyway, Erica Dixon's daughter do have like a little smart mouth because she be getting smart with Erica, her own mama. All right, she be getting smart with her own mama, so she got a little smart mouth or whatever. But she is 18, so technically she is an adult. But Bambi, I feel like has always had a problem with Erica Dixon and her daughter. But my thing is, you were married to Scrappy. The least you can do is be cordial because your children are siblings to Erica Dixon's daughter, who is 18. So you guys should just get along because technically you're family. And now y'all got this damn threesome baby that was just born. And now Bambi is saying F that new baby mama too. It's just giving child. It's a lot. It's a lot. Now, just a few months ago, Scrappy and Bambi, they were filming in, I want to say London. They were all in the same hotel room. They were sitting all booed up together. They sat together on the plane. She had her leg over his leg. I was just like, what is this? So they getting back together. And now the two of them are fighting. He said F her and all this. I'm like, it's giving breakup to make up. That's all y'all do. And I'm sick of their ass. All of them need to be in some type of therapy, counseling. I don't give a hot damn. Like, let's move on though. I'm sick of them. I am sick of them. Like, the problem is you, Scrappy, okay, with your broke ass. The problem is Scrappy and his broke ass. This next person, child, who is a problem. My thing is this with Heavenly. We get to talk about Heavenly, child. Let's pull her up because she's another one to get on my hot damn nerves. When they have scenes on Married to Medicine and they don't show certain things, like scenes that are cut out, it's not for you, Heavenly, to use that as some type of footage to come on your YouTube channel and be talking about it and be trying to drag your castmates. Like, you're doing that a lot. if it was cut from the damn show, it's for a reason, okay? If we weren't supposed to see it, it's for a reason. Why are you using unseen footage to come back and drag Dr. G and Sweet Tea? Like, it's given too much. So it says that Dr. Heavenly claims that Dr. Greg cussed out wife Sweet Tea in an unseen footage of Married to Medicine. Now, y'all know that Heavenly put together some type of couples event, like a little counseling thing where they played a game, and they were talking about, she would ask a question to each, to each of them, and they would have to hold up these cue cards to see if they had some type of compatibility or whatever. And one of the questions was, how many times do each of the couples have sex, like in a week? Quad, I think she said was like 14, 15 times, and I feel like she was stretching it because she was trying to get a reaction out of Dr. G. I think Sweet Tea says she and Dr. G do it like twice a week. I was like, twice a week, girl? Are you trying to have a baby? You supposed to be having that twice a day. Shit. Twice a day, 3 times a day. If you can get in there more, if you're trying to have a baby, girl, because you gotta have sex, have a baby. But anyway, so it became this huge issue to where it caused Quad to get into a verbal altercation with Dr. G and Sweet Tea, which then her boyfriend jumped into it, at which her boyfriend almost got into a fight with Dr. G, at which her boyfriend got kicked off the damn show, at which Dr. G went to the police station and got a police report on on Quad's boyfriend, and now he can't be on the show. And now it's given that Dr. G was telling her, because I saw the episode, Dr. G was telling Sweet Tea to be quiet and not be arguing back and forth with Quad, because that's all she wanted to do anyway, was get in their business and argue back and forth. So Sweet Tea, every time Quad would say something, Sweet Tea would say something back. And Dr. Greg, honey, he started hollering at Sweet Tea like she was one of his kids and told her to shut the F up. And I was like, whoa. Now you can ask me to be quiet, but that shut the fuck up stuff, you're not gonna talk to me like that. I don't give a hot damn if you're a doctor, Proctor. I don't care who you are. Inspect the gadget. I don't care. You ain't about to tell me shut the fuck up, because then I'm turning on your ass and be like, who the fuck you talking to? Okay, first of all, tone and delivery, bitch. Don't ever get on that level with me. So let's get into this. Ooh, that made me mad. Like he told me that, y'all. I got mad a little bit. Like he told me shut the fuck up. All right, let's get into it.
Dr. G got real mad. In fact, he stood up and he started screaming at Sweet Tea, talking about stop talking. They only showed a part of it. Now, when he got up and started, he said, you talk too fucking much. You shut the fuck up. I thought he was talking to Sweet Tea because everybody, King was sitting right here. They couldn't see. We thought he was still talking to Sweet Tea. Cecil got up and got in between them because he was like on Sweet Tea, and it was so cringing. I was like, God damn, what the hell? And to me, honestly, Sweet Tea didn't even really say that much. It was Quad. Quad was talking cash shit. She was talking about and things I can't say. But she was talking about things that happened in their marriage and the things that he did to her. When they asked me, well, who was he talking to? I said he was talking to Sweet Tea. This bitch ass Toya said, oh no, he wasn't talking to Sweet Tea. He was talking to Quad when he said, shut the fuck up. You talk too fucking much. No. Dr. G got real mad. In fact, he stood up and he started screaming at Sweet Tea, talking about stop talking. They only showed a part of it. Now, when he got up and started, he said, you talk too fucking much. You shut the fuck up.
Now, y'all know on the past reunion, when Quad and Dr. G broke up. Now, Quad talked about how Dr. G like threw her to the floor, like some real abusive type crazy shit. And y'all know the two of them. I got their mug shot too. Matter of fact, let me send that on over there, child. Let me send that on over there. Y'all know the two of them went to jail. Okay, one of them called the police on one, and the police took both of their ass in. I got their mug shot too, and I'm about to put that shit up there. Just because I'm messy, child. Oh, look at the Lord. Look at the Lord. Let me get that mug shot, because I sure got it. Damn sure do. Where you at, mug shot? Come on in here. Where is the mug shot? It ain't that far back. Hold on. Yeah, I got y'all damn mug shot over there, damn fighting and acting like two little alley cats up over there. Hold on. Where the damn mug shot at? This now I'm waiting on you to go into jail so I can get your damn mug shot. I need to update my repertoire of mug shots up over here. Hold up, y'all. Anyway, but Quad was saying that Dr. G slammed her to the floor, you guys, and that he held her down, and he was saying that she grabbed a knife and came at him with a knife. Like, they had a very violent relationship, child. I was like, wow, y'all together. Like, that's just dangerous. Who want to be with somebody where you got to do all that? Who want to do that? And then y'all calling the police on each other, and Lord have mercy. Where's this damn mugshot at, y'all? I got it. Where is it, y'all? Hold on. Because I want y'all to see it. He looked crazy. And they look like they had just finished fighting, too. They look like they just finished fighting. It's not that far back. Why I feel like I'm looking over it. I feel like I'm looking over it. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second, y'all. Just give me 1 second. I know I got it. It's making me mad because I can't put my finger right on it, and I know I got it. Now watch when I ain't looking for the shit. Watch when I ain't looking for the shit. I'm gonna go right to it. Yeah, child, they were fighting. They were going back and forth. Well, you did this to me, and you did this to me, and you slammed me on the ground, and you did this to me, and you cut my arm. I was just like, oh my God. And y'all remember on the show too, when the two of them got to fighting, arguing or whatever, he jumped in that little car and zoomed out. I said, child. And then of course, the two of them almost didn't get married because they had a little mug shot out there to where they ass had to go to jail. What the hell did I do with the mug shot, y'all? I know I didn't delete the shit. Hot damn. I may have to upload it onto my social media because I got it. I just can't put my finger on it right now. I hate when I can't find something. Shit. All right, well, I ain't gonna stop the show for that. I'm gonna upload it on my social media because I got it. I ain't gonna hold the show up. I got everybody else there. Mug shot. Let's scroll one more time. One more time. Give me one more time. Let's see. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Gotti, no. Cha. It's this damn. Oh, there you go. Oh, thank you, Jesus. I knew I had it. I knew I had it, baby. I knew I had it. Here we go. Child, they look like they just finished fighting. You hear me? I said, child. No wonder y'all went to jail. He looked like he tore out her damn edges or something up over there too. I'm about to put this shit up there. Yes, girl. Quad and Dr. G. Mug shots, child. Let's get it. All right, let's stop sharing. Let me pull these damn mug shots up here. Oh, I hope it come right up. Hallelujah. There you go. All right, so shout out to Straight from the A, because that's where I found it. Okay. All right, let me share this shit, child. Y'all gonna be like, oh Lord, they look rough, baby, like they just got out of a fight. I said, oh, hold up now. There you go. I knew I had it. I kept scrolling right by and didn't see it because I was looking too fast. Child, look at these people on my screen, Lord. Child, they look like they got the fighting, child. Quiet. Child. Now, I think he called the police on her, and both of their ass wound up going downtown. Both of them got locked up. They had a little argument that turned physical, and he called the police on her trying to get her ass arrested, and he got arrested too, y'all. Look at this shit. Y'all so just like violent. And I'm here in Georgia, law is, because y'all know they live in Georgia, that if they got to come out to the house for domestic disturbance, domestic violence, whatever, that somebody got to go to jail because it's taxpayers' money. So if they got to come up out there because y'all out there fighting and carrying on, somebody's ass is going in because it's taxpayers' money. They ain't coming out there for nothing. Now they coming out there and you say, hey, he hit me and you did one of them and all that shit. Both of y'all go. That's how they do. Both of you got to go because it's taxpayers' money. So that's what happened. So Greg called on Quad and police was like, all right, put your hands behind your back too because she said you did some shit too. So both of y'all ass going. Child. Look at Greg. Greg was like, yes, I choked the bitch. I did. Okay. And what? Damn. Oh, they look rough. Don't they look like they just... Yeah, girl. Don't they look like they just finished fighting? Okay, Quad, your bangs is a little disheveled a little bit. See, I think it's before Quad got a stylist and all that, because baby Quad, Girl. Shout out to Straight with the H.I. Oh, Lord, let's move on, honey. Looking rough and stuff with your crazy ass, child. All right, so last topic. All right, so Krishan got a good old restraining order coming, child. Y'all know she gave her life to the Lord and she back out here fighting and carrying on again, child. She trying to fight her own sister. What's the child name? Tashaki? I don't know, child. These little ghetto names. So Krishan is trying to fight her sister. I think it might be the one that she said touched her inappropriately as a kid. She's trying to touch her sister, child. And now she tried to put hands on Blueface Mama, and Blueface Mama was like, hold up, bitch. Let me go on down here and put these damn papers upon you since you want to be out here threatening somebody. So she said that Krishan threatened her, and she took her ass right on down there, child. Said, you done forced me, girl. You forced me. Calissa, honey, says that she is putting a restraining order on Krishan after receiving threats, honey, for speaking on baby Junior. She said that you forced me to have to put this restraining order upon you. I like to say upon you. And just know that my son's address is my address in a court of law because of our business reputation. So violate it if you want to. That sounded a little threatening, didn't it? Let's get into it, child, because she said she about to put them charges. Now, she already know this girl on probation. She already know Krishan can't get in no trouble. So here she go, getting the authorities and whatnot involved so you can get her violated and have her locked back up so you can go there and get the baby. She trying to say that she think Krishan baby is blind, too. That's what she's saying. So let's go ahead and get into it, because, child, why you had to get on there with the bonnet, too?
Krishan, sweetheart, I was not clowning your child, my grandchild.
Yeah.
It's time to just say what it is, so that you can stop being embarrassed and harboring that guilt. I literally spoke what I saw because I was in shock. I was not trying to say anything bad about your son for clout. That's you. You use my son for clout. I'm not using your son for clout. So that's your guilt. That's your own personal guilt. And anything that you have thought of for my year to go any other way than what Jesus Christ has designed it to go for, I bind and rebuke it in the name of Jesus, because I am a child of God.
Lord.
So whatever you over there plotting and scheming for our year to be whatever you thought it was going to be, it's continually your years, not ours. We love you. God bless you.
Not the Lord.
Krishan, sweetheart.
How you gonna cuss somebody out in one live and in the next one, the Lord Jesus Christ is upon me? How you on that, child? They be getting on my nerves with this. Like, is y'all gonna cuss or y'all gonna preach? Like, which one you gonna do? Which one will you do? All right. Don't be out here trying to take out no papers on somebody. You done cussed her out and then walked up on her and put the camera all up in her face. That's why Krishan was threatening you, because you were at the restaurant that is supposed to be Blueface in there, and you pulled your damn phone out and got up in Krishan's face and you tried to record her, and she told you to put that phone down at her face and you refused, talking about this is my son's restaurant, I can record where I want to, and Krishan threatened you. So then you want to go down there talking about putting out a restraining order, but you initiated the bullshit. If somebody tell you stop filming, especially when you in their face like this with a fucking camera, if she tell you to stop and you don't, you lucky she ain't punch your ass, because that's exactly how she get down. Go ask James Wright. Okay, she scattered his damn teeth like dice up in that bitch, and you gonna run up on her with them damn brass knuckles her ass be wearing? You gonna run up on her talking about you recording her and I can record when I want to? Okay, you lucky she didn't make you eat that damn phone, because you know her ass is damn violent and crazy. Oh my God. All right, so she says, and that restraining order includes the restaurant because my name is on that too. So now she's trying to keep Krishan up out of the restaurant, saying that the restaurant has her name on it in addition to Blueface's name as well. So she's trying to say Krishan can't be there, and if she comes there, then she'll be violating the restraining order that she's getting on her ass. Child. Lord,
when I saw him in that
here we go
restaurant, it crushed me. And for her to say she wanted to stomp me out, girl, you ain't. I can't even tell you what my mind wanted to do to you once I looked in his face, and I didn't know if he was looking at me, you, or the air. I was hurt, genuinely hurt.
But she talking about Krishan's baby. She said the baby eyes was just like all over the place. She said the baby was blind and all kind of stuff going on. But y'all know Krishan drank, okay? Like Henny and shit like that while she was pregnant with that baby. And she was smoking blunts. She was seen on camera, like in videos and lives, smoking blunts. And she was drinking Henny while she was pregnant with this baby. So it's no coinky dink that something is damn wrong with this child. It's sad.
You know what I said? You know what? That's okay. That's okay. If he can laugh and he can cry and he can smile, he can still be a joy in this world. And that's who I am. And I make anybody feel good. Anybody, everybody in my family knows that. I make something out of nothing. Repeat after me. She gonna make something out of nothing.
What is this, church?
But anyway, yeah, so I got to see it, and that's probably what you was mad at me about, because you saw my face and you felt my energy. But that's okay. That was my first time seeing them. I never seen them woke before. I never seen what they saw. I literally thought this whole time that maybe when I saw him in that restaurant, it crushed me. And for her to say she wanted to stomp me out, girl, I can't even tell you what my mind wanted to do.
And she will stomp you out now. This video is out there. Says that, oh wow, says that Calissa speaks on Krishan, and her grandson says that she thought that fans were just editing pictures of the baby until she saw things for herself. She said that she didn't know if he was looking at her, you, or at the air. I have seen pictures and videos where his eyes do be like dancing around. He's over a year old. He's still not walking. He still cannot stand by himself. Okay. From just the things that I've been reading and or seeing online, he is over a year old. He's a year and some months now, but he's not standing on his own. He's not walking. He's not talking. Like, he makes noises, and he makes like a cat sound too. He be doing that. And I forget what they call it. It's like some type of deformity where, the child make a cat sound, but he's not making any of his developmental milestones. And I feel like it's because of the things that she was doing when she carried him. And it's sad. His eyes do kind of dance around, and one of his eyes look like it kind of goes in a little bit sometimes when you're looking at him. He's a cute baby, but I think she kind of fucked around and did a little bit too much while she was pregnant. And that shit is now her baby is having to suffer behind that. And I hope she's getting the necessary help that she needs for him medically, because I mean, damn, it's crazy. You out here focusing on fighting people and wanting to knock people out and in and out of jail. Baby, your focus needs to be on that baby. That baby that he's already lost over a year or something with you being in jail, his daddy in jail, if that's his daddy, and the person who was presumed to be his father is now unalive, and then you and the damn grandma fighting, okay, and then you're trying to fight your sister. It's just a lot of chaos surrounding this damn family, and I feel like all of this aggression, all of this not aggression, but all of this attention and energy should be given to the baby. That's who needs the attention. Because this is a sad situation. And Calissa, please lay your ass there and leave this girl alone, for she be to stomp your ass out like roaches. I don't want to see her do that, because you already know. Krishan was saved for 30 minutes, girl. She was only saved for 30 minutes. And after that, she back to the fighting, okay? So leave her ass alone. If you're going to file something, go down there and file it. You ain't even got to go live to tell her you did this shit. They're going to serve it. They're going to serve her and let her know she was filed. It's giving you kind of clout chasing a little bit, okay? If you file some shit on her, you ain't got to go live and say it. The police will knock on her door and give her them damn papers. And whatever happened after that just happened. I don't know. Because her ass is fucking crazy. But just do what you're going to do. You don't got to always tell her what you're going to do to try to initiate some type of back and forth, because you already know she's confrontational. But that's it. And that is all for our video. I hope you guys enjoyed. All right, let me get back to my main screen, child. What else, Snatch by Diego? Says that the woman's... Let me look at some comments before we get out of here, child. Let's take our trigger warning banner down, because we don't need it no more, child. Ain't nothing triggering about being stomped out. We done saw plenty of people getting stomped out. She need to leave that girl alone before she being snapped off on her ass. Said that the woman's body is a sacred vessel. Said that I wish that she would have taken care of herself. Said I pray that the baby is not permanently damaged by her actions. It's a possibility, and I don't hope that the baby is, but I mean, the signs are there. And all babies develop at their own pace. But he's a year old. He should at least be standing by himself. Most kids that are a year old can stand up by themselves. And if not, there's something developmentally wrong with this child. And I'm not trying to speak it on her child. I'm just saying something's going on with this baby, to where when she stand him up, like she has to prop him up on her body, and then he'll like hold on to her leg. He's not standing on his own. He's just not. He's not speaking. I'm just saying. At a year, your baby should be saying like easy words. Okay. Mama, dad, stuff like that. I'm a mama, shit. I know. My son started walking, 9, 10 months, my son was walking. But all babies, and I'm not comparing, all children are different. But at a year, a little over a year and 6 months, you should be walking, you should be talking, standing, all that shit. Like, you should not be just laying there, just looking around like, where am I? It shouldn't be that. No, it shouldn't be that. said, yes, he's very active. I was wondering if he's verbalizing yet. Said school would definitely promote it. If he isn't, he is good. He's a beautiful baby. She needs to put him in some definite classes and put him in a space to where definitely socialize him, put him in like daycare so he can be around other kids. They kind of help push him along, you know, because kids learn from other kids. They see another child getting up and trying to stand up, they're gonna want to do it too, and that's just gonna only help him. So says me too, says, but she was drunk and high during her. She was, y'all, and it's sad. I hate to say that. So Krishan knows that he is disabled, says that she is in denial and mad about the truth. Yeah. Says, yes, my grandbaby is talking. Okay. Yeah, y'all know that. Come on now. I ain't even trying to be funny, and I ain't even trying to say nothing bad about her baby. I'm just saying. Says it does. Says true. Says KBR. Says true. Does walk all over the house. Says the true is in school already. Yep, he sure is. I saw a video. I saw a post today where Brett and Judy did put their baby in daycare. He needs to be in daycare to socialize him, so he'll know how to act around other kids to, you know, kind of prepare him to get ready for preschool and in school. Says that Brett and Judy can't stay away from the school. Yeah, I think they're going through some separation anxiety, Brett and Judy, because I remember they cried the first day they took him to daycare, because I saw the video. They were crying and still standing back like watching, and they were like, I don't know if we can leave. I was like, if y'all don't get your ass in that car, get in the car and go. It's gonna be okay. Says, hey, says KBR, said LOL, says she was reading, talking about Henny and a blunt, says I'm over here like, and Diego always acting a fool. Says that little girl says that she wanted him. Oh, y'all talking about the Naziyah situation. Yeah, but she was groomed, y'all. You know, she was talking grown. Naziyah was talking grown, but she was groomed. Think about it. They just said from 2022, this is what, 2024 was when she went missing. Like, yeah. Says the grandma knows what she was doing when she was carrying him. Yeah. Says not if that's his daddy, period. Says, oh, we read that one. Says that now she had the perfect marriage. Now they want to throw something that can make any sense. Child, y'all talking about teacher. So exactly I use the inbox her to try to appeal to about most sweet baby breasts and formal events. Yeah. Says, and that's why the grandma is speaking out. Or sit up by himself. Yeah, he's not sitting up. He's not doing any of that. It's sad. He's not doing any of that. His motor skills are not on the level. It's just not. The baby definitely has some kind of disability. He does. What is it, guys? Y'all help me in the chat. What is it called? Some kind of cat something syndrome where the baby kind of sounds like a cat when he's like crying or when he's like trying to speak. He makes like this real high shrilling cat sound whenever, because I've seen plenty of videos and I was just like, oh my God, something is really going on with this baby. Yes, something is really going on. It's so sad that he can't sit unassisted or walk. Yeah, poor baby. Yeah. First of all, says I'm drinking Henny and smoke. Diego, okay, to the corner you go. All right. You don't deserve to see him. Y'all said that y'all don't think that Calissa deserves to see baby Krishan. That's her grandbaby, allegedly, child. Said Krishan baby Jr. is the same age as Brett and Judy baby. Said you can clearly see the difference. There is something wrong with. Yeah, they are around the same age. Now that I think about it, they are. That Brett and Judy baby child just got up and just start walking. It seemed like it's just a day. He just got up and was like, okay, I'm walking today now. Get out of my way, child. He's walking around, getting into everything now. I said, oh my, his cute little self. Yes, honey. Yes. All right, but we're about to get out of here, y'all. Thank y'all so much. I can go check on my own damn baby. I told y'all my baby is not feeling good. He has a stomach virus. I had to get him checked out, child. It's a stomach bug going around the school. I hit his teacher up today to let her know he will not be there because he's not feeling well. And she had other kids in her class that are also out with a stomach bug as well. I was like, well, damn, it's going around the school, obviously. So I got to go be mommy nurse because he don't want to eat and none of that, child. He just want to lay down and watch TV and drink plenty of. He's drinking a lot of liquids because he's been throwing up a lot. And yeah, he ate a little bit today. I said, what do you want? He wanted some fish. I said, okay, let's go get you some fish. So when he got some fish, he ate like a little piece and a few little pieces of fries, and that's it. He didn't want nothing else but like drink. So I'm giving him some medicine and ginger ale. We got that, and some Pepto-Bismol, stuff like that. So I'm gonna go down there and love on him, child, and just be mom. That's all I'm gonna do until he gets better. So we're gonna see how he feels tomorrow. Because I asked him, I said, if you feel better tomorrow, you want to go to school? I don't know, Mom. That's what it is. I don't know, Mom. Like, don't ask me no more. I don't feel like talking about this right now. So, child. I was like, okay. But anyway, that's it, guys. Let me go check on my child and see how he is doing. Y'all have a wonderful Thursday. I will see you guys tomorrow. All right. Love you guys down. Please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. You may share the video as well. All right. And please don't forget to share our petition. Thank you, Miles, for putting it in the chat for me. Share the petition. If you don't want to share it, you can definitely comment on it, and you can definitely sign it if you like to as well. All right. Thank you guys so much to cut down on harassment, bullying, and stalking on social media. All right. Love you guys down. Let's get out of here. I think y'all gonna like this song because I got a new one, y'all. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right, here we go. Boom.